Si yo hago esto, si sale. Perfecto. Bueno, vamos a ver qué tal sale esto. Hola Sebastián, ¿cómo estás? Tiempo sin verte. ¿Y ese milagro? Bueno, esto es un experimento, ¿vale? Esto va a ser un experimento. Vamos a intentar hacer una serie completa. Vamos a intentar terminar una serie. Y voy a intentar esto, varias cosas, durante todo este mes. Al menos 2 horas diarias. Esto por hoy, días ininterrumpidos. Normalmente va a ser en la tarde. Em, Voy a ir intercalando entre juegos porque quiero jugar varias cosas este fin de año. Y ya. Esa es toda la premisa. Veremos a ver si esto funciona. A ver, en teoría, ahí se escucha. Banana va a ser mi sujeto de testeo. ¿Se escucha bien? ¿Banana qué anda haciendo? ¿Está trabajando o qué está haciendo? Bueno, vamos a empezar. Iniciar nueva carrera.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Ahora tenemos que seleccionar nuestro personaje. Estoy en Monterrey calentándome un ratico. ¿Verdad que usted viaja cada nada por allá? A ver, introducir una identificación nueva. Hombre personalizado. Se va a llamar Alex. ¿Por qué? Porque me gusta ese nombre.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
¿Del espacio de las colonias o terrestre? Del espacio. Tus padres pertenecían ambos al ejército de la Alianza, así que tu niñez la pasaste en diferentes naves y estaciones, sin permanecer muchos años seguidos en un mismo destino. Al final seguiste el ejemplo de tus padres y te alistaste a cumplir 18. La típico historia de motivación personal. Una chichina. Chichona. ¿Qué carajos es una chichona? Sebastián, por favor, contrólese. De las colonias. Naciste y creciste en Mindoir, una pequeña colonia del exterior a través del Traves Aticano. Cuando tenías 16 años, unos esclavistas asaltaron Mindonir, y aniquilaron a tu familia y tus amigos. Mindonir. Sería Mindoir. Mindoir. Bueno. Se le bajó la calidad. ¿En serio? No, no puede ser. Venga, déjame revisar. Dice que está corriendo a 60 frames. A 4200. Está bajada la calidad. Espérese un momento. A ver. Hola, hola. ¿Ya volví? Ya le subí el bitrate a 6500. Ya debería verse mejor. Creo. A ver, me acabo de poner. Bueno, claro, pero es que yo no sé si. Ya, ahí me estoy viendo en vivo en directo. Y me tengo configurando a 1080. Ahí se debería ver bien. Ya, ahí se ve mejor. Entiendo yo. Que por cierto, yo no puse esta vaina a grabar. Ya. Ya se ve bien. Perfecto. Excelente. Se ve HD. Sí, se me ve. No, bueno, en la cámara no. Banana. Banana, ¿te gustaría verme mejor? ¿Quieres ser mi banana daddy? Me va a regalar de Navidad una cámara HD. Me conformo con una webcam HD. Creo que estaba como en 300.000 o más. Para verme HD. Yo, porque me veo a 720p con esa cámara. Banana. Te todas las MR que necesites. Si me consigues una cámara HD. En fin. Mindoir. Dijimos que se llamaba Mindoir, ¿no? Y aniquilaron a toda tu familia y tus amigos. Te salvó una patrulla de alianza. Pocos años después te alistaste en el ejército y terrestre. Eres un huérfano que creció en las calles de los grandes megalópolis que cubren la tierra. Al cumplir 18 escapaste de una vida de crímenes de poca monta y bandas callejeras al alistarse en el ejército de la alianza. Creo que aquí no se puede, porque pues no tengo... Creo que necesito como 1000 suscriptores en el canal y tengo 80 y algo. Entonces creo que por acá no se puede. Tocaría por Twitch. El asunto es que quería hacer la prueba de grabar en YouTube. Para testear. A ver si la nueva configuración, el sonido, le metí filtros al sonido y le metí filtros a esa cámara para que se viera un poquito mejor porque estaba viendo asqueroso. Pero me toca probarles en la noche, porque ahorita de día con esta luz de día se ve bastante decente. Pero en la noche va a ser un problema. A ver. Yo no sé. A ver, es que del espacio todavía tengo mamá y tengo papá. Y me acuerdo que al menos en el 2 se mencionaba como que mi madre y mi padre no sé qué cosas. De las colonias tuve mamá y papá y los mataron. Digamos que es lo más relevante. Y terrestre, nunca tuve padre. Yo, miren, quiero que vean qué tan preparado estoy, que me puse para hoy mi camiseta del N7. ¿Y qué dice? ¿Qué dice? Sheppard, ¿qué tiene ahí en la... aquí, ¿qué tiene? N7. Mi camiseta de Masa Efecto especial que me la regalaron, creo que de Navidad o de cumpleaños del año pasado. No me la había puesto. A ver, terrestre de las colonias. Yo me pediría el espacio. Es que quiero tener papás. Para nada, escoja uno. Del espacio, de las colonias o terrestre. Voy a darle el honor a usted. Igual, eso no va a afectar en nada la forma en que juegue. Pero voy a darle el honor a que usted escoja del espacio, de las colonias o terrestre. Aquí espero. Voy a esperar un minuto. Por el delay y esas cosas. Qué chévere es tener este internet. No tengo un solo fotograma perdido. Está corriendo a 60 FPS con 21.1% de la CPU utilizada nomás. A 6530. Póngase las bombas. ¿Cuáles son las bombas? Banana, por favor. ¿Del espacio de las colonias o terrestre? ¿Cuáles son las bombas? De las bombas de las colonias. Entiendo yo. ¿Sí? Terrestre. Gracias. No tengo padres. Nunca tuve padres. Gracias, Banana. Te quiero. Superviviente. Durante tu servicio una misión salió terriblemente mal. Quedaste atrapado en una situación de supervivencia extrema y tuviste que superar penurias físicas y psicológicas. Soy el Push-On. Que habrían acabado con la mayoría de la gente. Sin embargo, tú sobreviviste, resististe cuando todos los demás cayeron. Al final solo te quedaste tú para contar la historia. Héroe de guerra. Al principio de tu carrera militar te encontraste frente a una fuerza enemiga abrumadora. Arriesgaste tu vida para salvar a tus compañeros y derrotar al enemigo. A pesar de que parecía imposible, tu valor y tu heroísmo te han hecho ganar medallas y reconocimiento de la flota de la Alianza. e implacable. A lo largo de tu carrera militar siempre te has guiado por un principio: los resultados. Te acusan de frialdad y de brutalidad, y la reputación de la eficacia despiadada hace que tus camaradas te miren con reservas. Pero cuando el fracaso no es una opción, el ejército siempre piensa en ti. Estaba atrasado. Yo me voy a pedir héroe de guerra porque, no sé, va mejor con el matiz que quiero darle al personaje. Yo siempre soy héroe de guerra, voy a ser héroe de guerra también. No me voy a ponerme aquí a inventarme nada.
Confirm military specialization.
Y viene. El soldado es el clásico llorón de guerra. Soldado. El soldado es el clásico. A mí me gusta pedirme soldado porque tiene habilidades a late que son bastante decentes. A mí me encanta el soldado a late. Ingeniero. Los ingenieros son especialistas en tecnología. Con la omniherramienta holográfica pueden interferir sistemas de seguridad, reparar o modificar cualquier equipo técnico, neutralizar armas o escudos o curar al pelotón. Los ingenieros solo pueden llevar una armadura ligera y especializarse en pistolas. Para solo usar pistolas y ser ingeniero, dependo mucho de invocaciones de máquinas y esas cosas. Adeptos. Son especialistas en biótica. Gracias a los implantes mejorados que tienen, pueden utilizar sus poderes bióticos para elevar o arrojar cosas, escuar al pelotón y neutralizar o destruir al enemigo. Los adeptos solo pueden llevar armadura ligera y especializarse en pistolas. Infiltrado. Combina la habilidad de combate y las capacidades tecnológicas para especializarse en abatir o neutralizar enemigos desde lejos. El francotirador de toda la vida. Se entrenan con mini herramientas, pero se centran en funciones ofensivas y de decodificación. Puede especializarse en pistolas o fusiles de francotirador y llevar armaduras medias. Pero yo puedo llevar las pesadas y depende de mi equipo. Y mi equipo va a ser una porquería porque lo voy a poner en la máxima dificultad que pueda. Los centinelas combinan biótica con capacidades tecnológicas, o sea, la fusión entre el ingeniero y el adepto. Normalmente utiliza sus capacidades bióticas o sus habilidades de curación para defender a los aliados, o también pueden neutralizar a sus oponentes con ataques bióticos o tecnológicos. Son más eficientes con estos, pero a cambio son algo peores en combate. No, porque más de la mitad de la partida la voy a jugar yo solo. Son guerreros bióticos. Para acabar con sus enemigos combinan el armamento con la biótica, por lo que se resultan especialmente letales a corto alcance. Se especializan en pistolas, escopetas y ya no armaduras medias. Yo me voy a pedir. Lo siento por la banana que me está mirando y ya. Pero es que, o sea, si me voy a pegar con la gente a máxima dificultad... Ostras. Qué re feo. Estructura facial. A ver, déjame ver la cara. Aquí nos vamos a llevar un rato. A ver, voy a hacerlo lo más rápido que pueda. Yo tenía un código... Bueno, no. Ya. No, voy a modificarlo y ya está. Esta. Tono de piel. Este es mi tono de piel, ¿no? Yo creo que este es mi tono de piel. Complexión. Este. Cabeza. Grosor de cuello. No, mi cuello no es tan grande. Así está bien. Tamaño de la cara. Soy más bien como medio estándar, ¿no? Pues, pero las mejillas, mis pómulos no son tan grandes. No, mentira, si mis pómulos son grandes, sí. Huesos en las mejillas. ¿Qué sé? Delgadez en las mejillas. Esto, tamaño de las orejas. Mis orejas son grandes. Y orientación de las orejas. No, están más bien hacia adentro por culpa de los cascos todo el tiempo. Ojos, altura de la barbilla. Profundidad de la barbilla. No, yo tengo más bien barbilla desapercibida. Altura de la mandíbula. Y así. Ojos, forma de los ojos. No me cambié los ojos. Forma de los ojos. Yo soy así, como juzgador. Yo todo el tiempo estoy juzgando, todo el tiempo. Sí, creo que sí. Altura de los ojos. No, yo creo que los tengo a la mitad. Separación de los ojos. No, yo creo que están bien así. Profundidad de los ojos. Ostras. La gente dice que yo tengo ojos profundos. No, así queda más serio. Sí. Altura de las cejas. Así. Sí. Color del iris. Este. Tengo café oscuro. Listo. Ya está. Boca. Forma de la boca. Yo tengo más bien una boquita discreta. Labios bien discretos. Profundidad. Así. Anchura. Así. Tamaño de los labios. Así. Altura de la boca. Así. Bien, perfecto. Nariz. Uf, eso sí me va a doler. Nariz. Forma de la nariz. Así. Esa es mi nariz. Es igualito, banana. Yo no sé usted qué está hablando. Claramente es igual. Está hermoso. Igual que yo. No sé usted qué me está hablando. No, mi nariz estaba hacia bajito un poquito. Profundidad de la nariz. No. Ve. Déjame mirar. Ah, sí está bien. Cabello. A ver, mi cabello. ¿Qué cabello tiene este señor? ¡Está calvo! Cabello. Es que tengo una luz acá que no me deja mirar bien. ¿Podría ser este? No. ¿Cuál es? Mire para el frente, papito. ¿Podría ser este? No. 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 Este es el que más se parece. Pues, aunque yo nunca me he hecho este como esta crestica en la frente de adelante. Igual a mí. No tengo tantas entradas. Ay, miren, es banana. Pelón. No me voy a hacer un pelón, es banana. Qué pela. Yo no estoy calvo. Creo que este va a ser como el más cercano. Creo. Ah, no, este no es. Estoy hablando. Este como el más cercano. Luego ya no lo había jugado. Lo he jugado un montón de. Bueno, no. Lo he jugado 3 veces. Al menos aquí en directo. En mi vida lo he jugado 4. Esta es la tercera vez. Pero es que cuando salió esta Special Edition que remasterizaba el original, lo grabé. O sea, lo jugué en Twitch. Pero no lo grabé y no lo subí al canal. Y yo quiero tener este juego en el canal de YouTube. ¿Por qué? No es el man que se come las aliens. Yo no me voy a comer aliens. Yo soy una persona seria. Yo voy a salvar el mundo. Yo no tengo barba. Claramente yo no tengo barba. ¿Qué barbas hay? No. Porquerías de barbas. Yo no tengo barba. Cejas. Uf, mis cejas son abundantes. Mis cejas son algo así, sí. Color del cabello es negro. Totally black. Uy, esos ojos están rojos. Porque nadie me dijo nada. Estos son. Esto. Sí, eso. Cabello. Color del vello facial, negro, black. Si se las comió, yo se las comí en el juego pasado. Estoy creyendo que usted se lo juega por eso. A ver, banana. Le voy a explicar una cosa. Si yo jugara por ver las aliens en bola, no jugaría este juego porque uno solo se puede comer un alien en bola al final del juego. Además, no he terminado el 3. Yo quería terminar el 3, me cago. Pero es que no subí el 1. Entonces, cicatriz. Yo no tengo cicatriz. A ver, ¿qué cicatrices hay? Esta es la de la mejilla. Yo no tengo cicatriz en la mejilla. ¿Esta dónde es? ¿Usted? ¿En el ojo? No. La cicatricita esa no la tengo ni por. No, ni me la haría. En la cara tampoco. Mira para el frente. En la frente tampoco. Nariz no. Barbilla no. En el labio, evidentemente, no. No. La de Kratos, no. ¿Pero qué te pasó? Me veo mucho más serio acá, sin cicatrices. Venga, estructura facial, la complexión. Es que no sé, así me veo como un poco viejo. poco demacrado. Pero así me veo como muy... Hola, ¿cómo estás, bebé? ¿Cómo estás? Yo creo que así va a ser. Mucho más serio. Soy más yo. Un juego Alianza Bola. Yo no voy a... Porque yo no juego. Claramente. Usted ya está bien. Está más viejo que yo. Terminar.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Me veo muy raro.
Confirm facial identification.
Sí, me veo raro. Tengo como muchos... ¿Dónde está? Ojos. No. Pero no. ¿Te va a hacer? A ver, espera. Mírame para el frente a ver si te puedo cambiar la estructura facial. No. 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 Sí, puedo elegir un personaje femenino, pero yo no soy mujer. Si quiere, lo juega usted, lo streamea usted y se crea un personaje mujer y yo lo veo. Yo voy a ser el primero que va a estar ahí dándole por la cola en el chat. Ese soy yo. No sé, hay algo en la piel que no me agrada, pero no sé concretamente qué es. ¿De pronto la boca? Forma de la boca. Es como si no hubiera tomado agua en días. Esto es como haciendo piquito de pollo. Esta es la más normal. Ay, Dios mío, estoy todo pensando en cosas. Yo no estoy pensando en eso. Estoy pensando en que me gusta verme así. Bien sexy. Me veo muy raro. En la nariz no hay una forma de cambiarle la forma de la nariz. A ver, déjame ver otra vez la nariz. Date la vuelta. Quiero que des la vuelta para verte la nariz. Esto. Hay algo que no me gusta. No sé qué es, no sé qué es. Ostras.
Profile reconstruction
Ya, mejor.
complete.
Lo que sea. Digo que si lo streameaba yo con personaje mujer, me cogía por atrás. Y no sé qué más cosas. Quiero que muestre el audio donde le envié eso, porque claramente yo jamás dije eso.
Identification
Oye, banana, hágame un favor. Cuando vea que la cámara se pone muy, muy oscura, me avisa. Porque está empezando a oscurecer y yo no me voy a dar cuenta en lo más mínimo. Locura. Evidentemente vamos a jugar en la dificultad más alta. ¿Soy de nivel automático? No. Progresión de nivel, modo legendario. No me acuerdo cómo es que se utiliza eso. Uso de talentos de pelotón, todo. Que los utilicen como les parezca. Si no, lo cambio después. Activar tutoriales, no. Aceptar. Ahí vamos. ¿Por qué no está suscrito a mi canal? Pásame su canal, me suscribo. Porque yo estaba suscrito a su... Bueno, suscrito. Yo lo seguía en Twitch, pero yo no sé que usted tenía canal de YouTube.
What about Sheppard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces.
Ay, el almirante Hackett aparece desde acá.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Sheppard's the best we've got.
¿Verdad que se viene?
All
Se viene, se viene. En el año 2148, unos exploradores descubrieron en Marte los restos de una antigua civilización que viajaba por el espacio. En décadas siguientes, aquellos misteriosos artefactos revelaron tecnologías asombrosas que permitían viajar a las estrellas lejanas. La base de esta increíble tecnología era una fuerza que controlaba el tejido espacio-tiempo. Esa fuerza considerada como el mayor descubrimiento de la historia de la humanidad. Pero las civilizaciones de la galaxia la denominan Efecto Masa. Es que si no leo así de rápido no llego. Y ahorita me suscribo, nena. Deme un segundo.
Tourist Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Todo rico. Tributo Caribe. Claro que me gusta el Caribe a mí. ¿Me traduce? Acaban de realizar un salto a través de cientos de sistemas planetarios. Y el tipo que apareció ahorita, el que es un poco estirado. Yo no sé por qué estoy viendo que ya la cámara está como muy oscura. No le puedo poner más. Ahí está. El tipo que estaba ahí es un espectro. Los espectros son como James Bond de la galaxia. No tienen límites. Son como John Wick. Bueno, no, porque no son asesinos. Sí, son como James Bond. No tienen límites en las acciones que hacen. Puede hacer lo que se les dé la gana, siempre y cuando consigan sus objetivos. Y tenemos uno en la nave. ¿Por qué? No lo sabemos aún.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Sheppard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Porque es un pesado, Joker.
Imagine why.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
¿Cómo es que yo caminaba? Ay, así sacó el arma. Así la guardo. ¿Cómo es que yo caminaba? Así activo las... Acabo de tirar una granada. No me acuerdo cómo se caminaba. Aquí se dan órdenes. Que esa no es. Cállese. No me acuerdo cómo se juega esto. Asignación de tecla. Bueno, este juego no se camina y ya está. Alternar andar con T. Ya está. Ya. Eso está. Bueno, vamos a ir un poco ágil porque ya nos conocemos este juego, básicamente.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Resumen para Banana. De aquí en adelante, cada vez que terminemos una conversación y yo haga un resumen, voy a decir resumen para Banana.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Resumen para Banana. Básicamente lo que nos acaba de decir Presley es tres cosas importantes. Uno, esta es la nave más avanzada de toda la Alianza. La Alianza es el conjunto de todas las naciones de la Tierra, ¿vale? Eso se llama la Alianza. Esta es la nave más avanzada de la Alianza y por ende es la nave... más avanzada de la Alianza no. Esta es la nave más avanzada de las flotas espaciales. De todas las razas, esta es la más avanzada. No porque sea la más poderosa, sino porque tiene sistemas de detección de sigilo que no son captables por los radares y su tecnología de motores y muchas otras cosas que veremos más adelante son de las últimas. Está construida en una, digamos, fusionando conceptos tanto turianos, que son la raza del espectro que tenemos ahí, como humanos. Eso es lo primero. Lo segundo, el capitán Anderson, el capitán de la nave en este momento es de los oficiales más top que existe. Es una leyenda viviente y lo que estaba diciendo Presley es, se supone que esta misión es simplemente comprobar que la nave funcione. Pero si solamente es eso, ¿por qué poner al capitán Anderson, que es una leyenda viviente, a conducir la nave? Y segundo, ¿por qué hay un espectro que es una de las entidades dentro de la galaxia más importantes que hay en materia militar? Es una unidad de élite, los mejores de los mejores, que hace aquí en una prueba de reconocimiento normal. Ese es el resumen. Son las preguntas que nos estamos haciendo.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Bueno, ya escuchamos de esto. Eden Prime, vamos a escuchar.
Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Vamos a averiguar un poquito acerca de nuestros tripulantes, a ver si sacamos más información.
Protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Un poquito más de información sobre los espectros. Voy a intentar hacer las conversaciones, o al menos la mayoría de ellas, porque nos dan puntos de virtud y eso nos va a servir más adelante.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
No, nada más.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nada más. Me gusta ese detallito. Hola, Nihilus. Tiempos sin vernos.
Commander Sheppard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about? I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Sheppard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Lo sabía.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Sheppard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Sheppard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
¿Tú? Oh, mi héroe.
Human in the Spectres.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Sheppard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Sheppard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Vamos a sacar un poquito más de información.
Protheans.
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
¿Malas manos? ¿De quién?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Empieza.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission
Empieza.
to Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! Enemy casualties! We can't... Need evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Perfecto.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Sheppard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Bueno, ¿por dónde era?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Asignación de teclas. Usar y sprintar barra espaciadora. Podría ser. Pelotón U, códice dañado. Disparar, arma anterior. Punto de táctica, este. Y vamos a ponerle que el sprintar sea este. Listo. Es que nos mataron a todos, Jenkins, por Dios. Tengo puntos que darme, tengo 3 puntos. Voy a dar 1 al fusil de asalto y 2 al encanto, porque voy a necesitar el encanto bastante. Kaidan Alenko tiene 2 puntos también. Tiene decodificación, yo creo que va a ser importante. Electrónica todavía no se puede. Y lanzamiento, barrera, mejora los escudos de una barrera biótica que son hasta 400 puntos de daño. Yo dije que utilizara todas las habilidades, así que le voy a dar esto. Y Jenkins tiene 2 puntos. Por experimentar un poco. Recordemos que estamos en locura. ¡Jenkins! Y le subí la vida.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Lo siento, Jenkins.
Smells like smoke and death.
Aquí venían más, ¿no? Si la memoria no me falla. Ahí está. Vale.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Sheppard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Ahí estamos. Nada. Tengo dos al frente según el radar. Ahí están. 1, 2. Vale, perfecto. Vamos a echar un vistazo rápido por todo lado porque no me quiero perder de nada por si hay algún objeto, como ese, por ejemplo. Un botiquín. Aquí vamos a conocer a Ashley, ¿no? Ahí está. ¡Uy! Ostras. Tranquila, Ashley. Llegó tu papá. Está mi rifle francotirador. Voy a petar cabezas. ¡Soy Sheppard! Williams.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one?
Ostras, estoy gritando mucho, ¿cierto? Qué pena.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Te vas a preguntar rápidamente por las cosas.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Tengo severa cola.
Well, after that, they just
Qué pena.
disappeared
Me
because of
centro,
betrayal.
me centro.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Lo dudo.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple.
Que no se note que me está penetrando las costillas. El...
Like a routine patrol.
La...
Until the Geth hit us.
¿Cómo se llama?
We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Pero me está atravesando todo el pezón.
Camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
Porque está sonriendo todo raro.
This guy you'd know carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry, Like I said, no Turians.
Vámonos.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
No hay sangre. Subimos de nivel, perfecto. En esta dificultad, cada vez que sube de nivel, voy a aprovechar y me voy a subir habilidades. Eso no debería haberlo hecho, pero bueno, vale, está bien. Me voy a subir uno más de encanto, me voy a subir 2 del fusil de asalto. La armadura, me interesa tener la armadura pesada pronto. El entrenamiento de daño aumenta el arma en 1%, aumenta el daño de ataque cuerpo a cuerpo en 30% y aumenta la salud. Esto me interesa bastante. Y la armadura, vamos a subirlo un poco. Kaidan, te voy a subir la decodificación, la necesito, por favor, gracias. Y la electrónica, te quiero. Y te voy a enviar los primeros auxilios. Y Ashley, vas a ser mi tanque. Entonces te voy a subir el entrenamiento de asalto y la armadura. Ahorita me lo quito. Voy a dejar el casco de esta primera misión y ya después me lo quito. Bueno, ¿qué pasa acá? Fusil de francotirador Reaper 1. Escopeta Scimitar 1. Esto es mejor que lo que tengo. Escopeta hace más daño por segundo, pero tiene menos puntería. Pero como es a corto alcance, supongo que no importa mucho usar. La pistola no tenemos. Fusil de francotirador tiene menos puntería, pero tiene más daño por segundo y calor, sí. Usar. Y ya, no hay nada más. ¿A quién le está disparando? Hay alguien por detrás. Es que miren que me bajó todo el escudo en nada. En medio segundo me bajó todo el escudo.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Vamos a ir con más cuidado porque miren que me quitó todo el escudo.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
¿Cuál es el botón para que me sigan? Opciones, controles. No, controles no, asignación de teclas. Luego dice guardado, carga rápida, esperar apuntar. Cuerpo a cuerpo, primero auxilio. De cuerpo a cuerpo es F. Arma anterior, utilizar, mantener, ordenar formación, movimiento, ataque seguidor, ordenar ataque, cambiar pistola. La C. Esto es para esto y esto es para que me sigan. Perfuto. Y aquí viene la parte maravillosa. No. Y eso es tecnología. Bueno, no es de los Geth, ¿no? Vení, vení, perro. Vení, vení, perro, vení. ¡Ay, verdad que estos bichos! Creo que los del 2 ya no hacen eso, pero estos bichos todavía lo hacen. A ver, nos acercamos. Esperamos a que ellos vayan a cargar esa porquería de coso. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Ahí viene. Descarga de... No sé, voy a decirle descarga electromagnética por decirle algo. Bueno. Hay otra descarga electromagnética. ¿Kaiden está muerto? No. Sigue vivo. It's alive. Odio a los cascarones de este juego. Los odio con todas mis fuerzas. Con todo mi corazón los odio. Ok. Kit de mejora. Escopetas. Y una armadura ligera acuariana. Interesting.
Door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Que sí, que está cerrada, pero nada está cerrado a mí. Ahí está. Buenas.
Humans. Thank the maker. Hurry, close the door.
¿Quién iba a decir que este tipo?
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to
Manuel.
pack up the camp.
Manuel.
When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding.
Manuel sí lo vio. Manuel lo sabía desde un comienzo.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
No, esta vez no le va a pegar. La vez pasada le pegamos.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
¿Quién lo iba a decir? Que mi amigo Manuel tenía parte de razón en todas las locuras que estaba diciendo en su momento. Interesante como el juego ya nos viene spoileando qué es lo que va a pesar, ¿no? Pesada humana, no la puedo utilizar todavía porque no tengo para armadura pesada todavía. Cosas que ocurren. Me hubiera encantado que hubieran seguido más o menos este mismo sistema. Uf. Ojo. Saren.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Esa. Ahí estás. En posteriores entregas quitaron ese humo que sale cuando están despegando. Como si hubieran tomado la decisión de que no valiera, o sea, no tenía sentido. Bueno, tenemos problemas. Ahí vienen. Uf, gracias, Ashley. Vamos a partir cabezas. ¿Dónde están? Ahí está. ¿Dónde está el otro? Está allá abajo. No creo que salga. Me va a tocar movernos. Buena esa, muchacho. Ah. Ok. Ahí está. Uy, casi.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
¿Ven por qué es importante subirse?
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah.
No, no es un soplón y va diciéndole que se llama Powell. Perfecto.
Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Pues es que Powell sigue vivo.
I have to go.
Good luck.
A ver, ¿qué me dieron? Me dieron... La escopeta es la misma, pistola... No me habían dado una pistola. Fusil de francotirador, no. Pensé que me habían dado algo, ¿no? O me dieron una escopeta otra vez. Ahí está. Mejora el arma sensor de combate. A ver. La pistola es una Stinger 2. Me sirve. Y esto... ¿Cómo es que se hacía esto? Acá. No hay nada para esto. Ahí está. Usar. Ya no hay nada más. Vale, perfecto.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
No, Nihilus. ¿Por qué tuviste que morir? Mejora de munición, perforante 1. Vamos a meterle la mejora de munición. Usar. Listo.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Uf, me dio cosa.
Moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
Es un cobarde.
Beating up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry. I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
El otro turiano.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
Saren?
I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! What does it matter now?
Te voy a meter un tiro entre ceja y ceja si no me das cosas.
Dead. The entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing.
Que severo hijo de fruta.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
Dame las granadas.
Lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Bueno, ¿qué más me dio?
Cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Mejore la granada de alta potencia. ¿Y ya? ¿No más? Pensé que me había dado más cosas. ¡Ostras! Ah, que esto es la escopeta. Qué pena, qué pena, qué pena. ¿Para qué pones un escudo y te sales del escudo? Eso no tiene sentido. No seré yo un genio. Estratega militar. Aquí voy a necesitar esta. Si le llega o no le alcanza a llegar. Ahí le llegó a ese. Ahí le di en la cabeza, o bueno, en el ojito. Es un destructor Geth, ¿no? Pues ya no es destructor de nada. No me disparen a mí. ¿Les alcanzo a pegar desde acá? No. Ahí sí. Necesito estar muy cerca para que la bala tenga el movimiento que quiero. ¡Ostras! ¿Yo no puedo poner habilidades de esta gente acá? No, no puedo. Headshot. Esta tiene hasta ya adrenalina. Ya, yo todavía no tengo eso. Bueno, caballeros, con permiso. Tengo que ir a detener a un imbécil.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Mi pregunta siempre va a ser por qué carajos no destruyeron la baliza en cuanto Saren terminó con ellas. Tenemos 5 minutos. Vea. Ostras. Oh, no, aquí no hay cobertura. Aquí sí. Esperar a recuperar los escudos. Ahí estamos. Ahí estamos. Ups. ¿Cómo no te moriste si te di en toda la cara? Ay, verdad que tiene lanzacohetes. Ok, Dan. Lánzalo. Listo. ¿Aquí no hay nada más? No. Francotirador Geth, pero yo soy mejor. Eres bueno, amigo, pero yo soy mejor. Ahí estamos. La otra carga estaba por acá. Por ahí subimos. Listo. Nos sobran 2 minutos 37. It's like smoke and death. Smoke and death. Fusil de francotirador mediana. Este están bien. Este es igual al que tenemos. Este me cubre menos contra el daño, pero tiene más escudos. Pero no tiene endurecimiento. No, creo que no me renta. De pronto a Ashley sí le rente. Eso sonó a cascarones. Pero mami, porque si vienen por la escalera no quiero que me rompan la... ¡No! ¡Kaidan! Te extrañaremos, Kaidan. Escopeta, fusil de asalto y fusil de francotirador. Ok, ok. Pistola, fusil de francotirador. Vamos a investigar otra vez todo, que yo no me acuerdo dónde quedan cosas y dónde no quedan cosas. Taquilla de almacenamiento de decodificación fácil. Aquí no hay nada más. Perfecto. ¿Qué rayos?
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
Nunca había visto eso.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Y aterrizó al lado de la baliza.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Todo porque a Sheppard le gusta ser el protagonista.
Sheppard! No, don't touch it.
Esto me genera varias preguntas a mí. ¿Por qué se destruyó con Sheppard y no con Saren? ¿Por qué no destruyeron la baliza cuando podían? ¿Por qué Ashley se acerca a las cosas y sabe que son peligrosas? ¿Y por qué esa nave es tan genial? Mucho calamar gigante.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. they managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Sheppard. How are you feeling?
Siempre estoy bien.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
15 horas, la mitad de un día,
There
perfecto.
with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Sí, es tu culpa, Ashley, pero soy buena persona y no te voy a echar la culpa.
You had no
Es mi misión, mi responsabilidad de cuidar que personas como tú no se metan debajo
We don't even know if
en
that's
problemas.
what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Ay,
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Sheppard, I need to speak with you. In...
viene,
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
viene el regaño.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Sheppard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
No, no le voy a decir eso porque, o sea, ya sé lo que dice y tiene razón. No hay manera de preverla.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Sheppard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Sheppard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Se acerca, la verdad es que se acerca a nuestro.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Sheppard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
La verdad de las cosas es que, o sea, la actitud de renegado de Sheppard en este punto de la partida sí se ve muy cool, pero no tiene sentido. Porque el ser humano, o la especie humana dentro de la galaxia, sigue siendo bastante inferior a las especies del Consejo. Está intentando ganarse un puesto, tanto por medio de la diplomacia como por medio de los actos heroicos y del comercio. Esas cosas que utiliza la gente.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Preguntaría por varias cosas, pero en este momento no me importa. Tendremos tiempo para hacer esto después. Estoy pensando abrir un espacio donde sea la investigación completa del lore profundo de Mass Effect. ¿Qué pasa, Ashley?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Bueno, sí, perdimos a Jenkins, pero ganamos a Ashley.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Cierto.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being
A ver, con los brazos abiertos no te flipes, amiga mía.
Someone makes you feel welcome.
No me decepciones.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sí. Chao. Quiero ganar virtud, pero tampoco quiero flirtearte porque ya sabemos eso cómo termina. Y yo me estoy reservando para una chica. No más. Bueno, de pronto dos. Depende. Vamos, mira. ¡Joker! Leyenda Titán Maestro. Ostro.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
El mundo que se inventaron para hacer este pucho juego es que no tiene sentido. Es que es maravilloso. Es hermoso. Es hermoso.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Seren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Seren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Sheppard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Es que también la ciudadela tiene un montón de cosas. La capitana Hendrickson informó de las lecturas iniciales de energía durante su patrulla por el cúmulo Argos-Rho. Estaba especialmente preocupada por el sistema Hydra, pero tuvo que volver antes de que su equipo pudiera investigar más a fondo. ¿No hay más patrullas programadas en ese sector? ¿Deberían mandar un grupo de reconocimiento? Sí. Sí. Guardar. Nueva partida guardada. Voy a guardar acá. Voy a ir directamente a la misión principal por ahora. Misiones secundarias supongo que las haré, no sé si fuera de cámara o en otro tipo de stream. Se están bajando los FPS re feo.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Se baja. Los frames se van al carajo. ¿Por qué? Bueno, de pronto es porque estoy grabando y estoy streameando al tiempo. Igual no se nota casi en el video, entonces pues, me lo aguanto yo, pero ustedes no se lo tienen que aguantar. El ejecutor Palin.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Sheppard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Sheppard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
No, cuentes con eso, amigo.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Commander?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved.
Las pelotas.
Investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Sheppard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Sheppard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Sheppard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Cabrón arrogante. Digo esto. Le voy a decir.
Can't hide behind the Council.
No, pero dile lo que te acabo de decir que diga.
Outstanding issue. Commander Sheppard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony? I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Sheppard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Se nota que la diferencia entre un político y el militar. El militar, en cuanto le dice listo, se acabó, salen y se dan media vuelta por muy frustrados que estén. El político siempre como que le duele.
It's a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Sheppard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Tell me more about Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been killed a long time.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
Sigue sonando el trueno, por cierto. No sé si creo que se alcanzó a escuchar en el audio porque vi la marca. Pero qué grosería fue eso.
Across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own.
Es que son James Bond, hacen lo que se les da la gana.
Do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Sheppard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
What's their command structure like?
They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The council just turns a blind eye.
Es que el concepto de los espectros
Tell me about Barlow.
como materia de fuerza militar sin límites, de que tú puedes hacer lo que quieras, ir a donde quieras, siempre y cuando cumplas tu misión, es que es muy atractivo. Es terriblemente atractivo.
An impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Hay una pregunta aquí que le hice que quería averiguar una cosa.
Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something.
Es que está muy bien construido toda la situación.
If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
I should go.
Good luck, Sheppard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need
Es que
anything else.
todo el planteamiento está muy bien hecho y el desarrollo de la historia va a ser Jesucristo del 2 y el 3. Al menos en lo que yo he jugado del 3. Y ya saben que me falta terminar. Pero este juego, en vez del Andrómeda que sacaron, que no entiendo muy bien de qué trata, pero tampoco tenía como mucha intención de averiguarlo, entre el 2 y el 3, si se hubieran enfocado más en un tipo de... digamos en esta premisa de tener que salvar o tener que proteger no ya la galaxia como tal, sino ciertos tipos de intereses específicos, cierta libertad con la tecnología de ahorita, yo creo que podría ser un juego maravilloso.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Porque el universo está construido muy específicamente, muy detalladamente.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
If you don't want my help, just forget it.
Oh, fine.
Ah.
Oh, it's you again. Is there something you want?
I've decided to help you out. Just tell me what I need to do.
Well, I suppose...
Interesante. Antes me dijo, no sé quién eres, no creo que pueda confiar en ti. Pero nada, dijimos, bueno, está bien. Bueno, ¿te ayudo? Bueno.
Collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Interesante como, bueno, está esta situación, bla, 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 cosas, ¿no? Y después hay una misión complementaria de esto, ¿no? Bueno, yo creo que lo voy a ir dejando por acá. Voy a mirar a ver, mañana será otro día. Mañana supongo que haré otra vez. Haré en qué hora lo hago. Y nada, voy a mirar a ver si empiezo a editar esta vaina para poder subirla en capítulos más resumidos. Y nada, guardar. Exactamente acá. Voy a dejar otra partida libre por si después de que me convierta en lo que me tengo que convertir, no puedo hacer alguna misión secundaria. Entonces pues me volveré aquí y lo haré otra vez. Bueno, muchas gracias por haber visto, por haber venido, por haber estado. Agradezco que a las personas que quieran ver esta serie y a las personas que solo quieran ver el... Entonces, nos veremos, se me cuidan, hasta luego.